Hello and welcome to another episode of Playtime with Sorrow Crossout Edition. Today we're going to be learning how to enhance your starter truck with later game parts in order to be able to enjoy the lower power scores. And so right here what I've done, I've taken your starter truck that you start with and I've added a harvester. The only thing I have added other than the harvester is this little piece of frame right here. So we're going to break this down. Basically, you take your starter truck. Let's just pretend this hasn't happened. Somehow my sound is out on my game. But, oh well. Alright, so this is what you have as your starter truck. Your starter wheels. Yeah, I put hubcaps on there, but... And what you would do, you'd go in here and look up frames. You're going to go with your smaller frame. Actually, let's go with this one. And you're going to put that right there. And the reason I say that is because when you put your harvester on, originally, you see that top line there of contact points, that's all you would be attached to, which would be the cab, which is fine, but reinforce that attachment by putting it with a piece of frame as well, and that makes it even harder for it to come off. Now also there's also a choice to lower it, although if you do that you do stand a chance of getting caught on the ground. I don't think that's too low, but really, like in a hilly situation, it could be. And at this height, you're going to really chew the other cars up. The only thing I want to change, though, when you're doing a melee build, you see how these are STs? Well, excuse me, yeah. See, it's starter wheel ST. So you're probably going to have to go to the market and pick you up some starter wheel STs for the back. Anytime you do a melee build, you want all of your wheels to be STs. So let's go to the market. Let's look over here at the very last page of wheels. Okay, you got your small wheels. Okay. I don't think you get starter wheels in here, do you? No. But, okay, small wheel ST. Gee, I don't know. I don't know if they're the same size, but we'll try. So they're like 69 coin. Not a bad deal, really. So we're going to buy 2 of them. These are STs. So let's get those. Yep. And then we will go over here. Wheels, you got your small wheel STs. You do want to make sure you have them lined up. Okay. There we go. Now make a match with the hubcaps. I don't know how that happened. Alright. And finally, some of this ice crystal paint for those. So now you have small wheels. Well, if you're going to go with the small wheels, well, then you might as well go small wheels all around. Right? So we'll just do that too. Since I have enough small wheels, where are they? Oh, yeah, small wheel ST. There we go. So we're going to put a small wheel there. And a small wheel ST there. And again, make sure we match. That part is not an essential part of this, but I like to be creative. Okay, so right now you're at 2142 power score, which is a decent power score. You're not going to have very many hard enemies. This is a melee build, so you're still going to get shot up. But this is just to take, your starter truck and put something extra on it. It's using 5 of 7 power. So I just want to see what do we have in here that we could play with. That would be, nope, that's 3. That's 2 power. Good. So if you wanted to, you could put a cord on there or a hornet. It's not gonna do much. I mean, not really. So it's best just to leave it like that. And so let's test it out. This freaks me out that my sound went out, but alright, see how you can turn a lot easier now? Yeah. Yep, and that's what you want with a melee build. Maneuverability is key. Yeah, that works great. Yeah, that's great. Alright, so let's truly battle test this. Let's go into patrol, where we're just going to be up against bots. We're going to see what exactly this thing can do in a real battle situation. If it will load up in time. Because that is an issue. There's a lot more things you can do with this. This is the first version I want to show you is melee. And it costs a few coins, to get your harvester, so we'll look into that too. I'll show you what the current marketplace price is for a harvester. And that way you know what to save up in case you do like this idea. Might I remind you, there are also faction builds that are readily available as well that you can doctor up to be your own, which is something else I like to do. I enjoy doing that as well. Well, while we're waiting for that, we'll just go out here on one test course and play around with this thing until the match starts. That's something you can do to keep things from getting too mundane when you're waiting. Oh, here we go. Alright, now, I do not know why my sound is out like this, but we're going to try this without sound. Usually you want to listen for weapons and stuff, you know. So that's kind of... I don't think I want to be coming down Suicide Alley like that. Ooh. Let's get her. Of course you gotta get in my way. Boom. There's a kill. So see, I've already gotten a kill with this. I saw a red blip over here. Somewhere. Well, this is tricky without sound. There's something on the other side there. Not anymore, though. Get out of the way. Dang. See? I hate when players do that. Sandra. They'll probably kill it before I get over there, but there's another player. Or bot. Yeah, never mind. So I got 2 kills with this build. And an assist. Or a kill and an assist. Maybe. I don't know. Let me see. Yeah, 1 kill and 1 assist. We'll go one more round, and then we'll go back to the garage to look at some other things. See if I can make it to my ramp jump before the match starts. Probably not. Ooh. Well, that's unprecedented. Just messing around now. It is not very limited what you can do in your garage as far as building things. It's a lot of fun to just come up with your own thing. Oh, here we go. Like, which would actually be the opposite of what I've done because I'm using the game's starter car instead of my own. Brian, dude. You're drunk. Go home, Brian. Dang. All I want is to get to Walmart, man. Okay. Let's go over here. Boomer. This is not exactly the fastest vehicle. Oh, Helen. How you doing, Helen? Looks like you're having a bit of trouble there. Oh, no. Oop, I'm about to mess up. Come here. There we go. Wow, this is just my lucky day. Oh no! I spoke too soon. Come on now. I'm on fire. Oh. Yeah, I didn't even steer correctly there. It's okay though. It's okay. I do wish I had sound. I hate that this happened. I think it's because I did like the Windows thing to pull up FBX so I could load it and record. Ooh, Brian. Brian's kicking some butt now. Well, not anymore, but he was. Well, that didn't work out, but it's not the car's fault. That was my fault. So let's go back to the garage. Alright, so in the market, I think it's third or fourth page. Yep, the harvester is 2,557 and 64 cents right now as far as coin. So you could save up 2,557.64 coin and get your harvester, pick up your ST wheels or your ST small wheels for right now they're 73 cents each, which is very low. Let me see what Stallion STs. Oh, they only have one for sale. I need two, but oh well. And then the small piece of frame. The small piece of frame, because that's kind of essential too. You're gonna get that from Lunatics. Let me see. Which one would it be? Actually, go up here. Okay, Lunatics level 2. And you'll get the small piece of frame. So that's what you need for that. And it's a very simple build. The snowflake rims, I'll look, although it might not be your taste. I mean, it's not a big deal not to have it. Where's it at? Yeah, you just buy one. It's like a paint, basically. So it's $558.98. 558 coin, 98 cent. And that would be what you'd need to do this whole thing. As far as that paint, I think it's called Falling Leaf. I am not sure which page that is on. Let's take a look. Well, there's Fire Salamander. That's the one I almost got. Excuse me. I've had a lot of throat problems lately, and that's why I haven't recorded much. Army of Viewers. Leaf Fall. 138.78. So that's not bad. Now, I know. You're looking at me like, what do you mean it's not bad? All these prices are high. Well, there's something you can do about that. If you get into... Yeah. If you can build something up to 4,000 power score, you can come and farm plastic. Or if you get 5,000 power score, you can farm electronics. Both of those things sell very well on the market. Like plastic right now is 36 coin per 100. And electronics, do I not have any electronics? I sold all my electronics. Okay, so we'll look on the market. Here, electronics. electronics are at $63.50 per 100. And trust me, it adds up. It really adds up. Like, you're going to get like 20 something plastic per match, per raid, basically. And let's see, Frontier Defense, yeah. Of course, to take that route as far as making gold, you're going to need to be able to build at least 4,000 power score. And my suggestion would be build it tough so that you can kill a lot of stuff. I don't suggest invasion until way later, so you have really good weapons. Alright, so that's the harvester, right? So it's real easy just to do different things with this. Like, let's say you just can't afford a harvester and you just don't feel like spending money on the game. You got these borers. They are 37, no, they're 43 coin right now a piece on the market, which is practically nothing. And you can take and put like, let's see, are we going to have the energy for one more? We're going to have the energy for just one more. 3 borers on there. Right, and believe it or not, you can kick some butt with these borers. I mean, you don't have to have a harvester to do a melee build. Look at that. Actually, I think that kills a little faster. Now, I know that in the past, like I'd say a year ago or so, even longer, the harvester took a hit. They nerfed it. So there were people doing harvester spark builds, and they were just dominating every match. So, of course, you know, if you do too good with the weapons, the devs kind of frown upon it, and you know, it becomes a mass problem because you have some players that will cry about it. And they'll nerf it to keep the players happy, which is what I hope happens to some of those Tesla weapons, like the Spark and the new, I forget what it's called, but the little helicopters that zaps the crap out of you. Those things are way OP right now. So when you get up into my league where it's 10 to 12k power score, you got these guys running around in easy mode just zapping people. Like, you stand no chance. It sucks, really. But they're not in every match, though, so it's good. A few other things you can do that are simple additions. Do I not have just a simple fuel drone? I don't have just a simple fuel drone. How do I not have a simple fuel drone? Well, that really sucks. Okay. Fuel barrel. At $1.99. We will buy one. I hope we will buy one. Yes. Okay, good. You can save up some fuel by... Now, if you do this method, you're going to have to go get the scrap or something like that, because you do not collect fuel in raids and you do not collect fuel in patrol. So it'll have to be an actual mission. But, you know, little things like that. Something else you can do is split your frame if you have enough pieces to do it. Let's look. Hold up. Let's go to factions. Down here. Okay, early on. Let's see, level 2. Okay, so at level 2 you get these. Yeah. So you can split your frame. So these are the 1x4s. Okay. Okay, so now that I know what I'm working with, let's get under it and show you how to split a frame. So you're going to want to take that frame and that frame off, right? Wait, they only give you two. Okay. So, okay, wait. Put that one frame back on. My bad. We'll put that frame back on because they only give you two of these. And I want to play it like I'm a beginner here and I've just gotten these parts. Right, so this is level 2. Yeah. Like if it makes you nervous having the fuel barrel up there in the open, you can drop it down. Now that doesn't make it any better really, because yeah, you'd want to kind of do that. And hold on, I have an idea. Let's look again. We're going to have to check factions a lot here. Up here. Okay, you get your bumpers right off. So you'd have that. Level 3, level 4, level 5. You actually have a lot of parts to work with before you get to lunatics. Where is it where they allow you to move to lunatics, I wonder? Is it level 10? Let's take a look. Yeah, okay. So you'd have to get all the way to level 10 anyway. So, okay. So just starting out, if you're a money person, okay, and you buy some coin in order to pick up your harvester or whatever, well, so you got a good bit of coin, right? But you're still low-level engineer. Just use that piece instead of the light frame lunatic piece that I used. I'm not going to get into money players and free players and all that argument. No, I just don't do that because to me, you play the way you want, right? So you do have some light frames in engineers, and yeah, you get 4 light frames there. So let me show you that too. You want to speed up your car a little bit, just take some of the weight off of it by replacing your heavy frames with light frames. Raise up. So you take those 2 heavy frames, you go in, you're going to have 2 of these by then, and just put that in its place. That's a lot less weight, right? And it drops your power score. But yeah, this is what I was going to get at too. I'm all over the place, I'm sorry. But you have this bumper, right? Because your fuel barrel back there is just sticking out. So you don't want someone to be able to just shoot your rear end. So you want to put like a bumper or something across that. And that way, you got your fuel barrel buried, basically. They've got to flip you in order to get to that thing. Or they got to shoot you from above, which would be a drone build or something like that. And you're at 1398 power score right now. You've got these butt kickers here, the bores. Now you're using 7 of 7 on your power, on your energy, but that right there is a sound little machine. And that is how you enhance with simple parts your starter vehicle. And later on, when you get more parts, especially from Lunatics, I believe it's Lunatics. Let's look. Is it Lunatics? Yeah, I think it's Lunatics. With the, I'm looking for the spiked bumpers. What level is that? Okay, you get one at level 2. But you're going to need more than one. So you get another one at level 9. Now see, in order to join Firestarters, who has a lot of hot rod parts that you'll like, if you're into hot rods, you'll need to get to level 10 Lunatics anyways. So all these parts up here. So let's assume that you're on your path to Firestarters and you're at level 10 Lunatics. So here's another trick. Your frame, anytime your frame is exposed, someone can shoot it out from under you or whatever. And what is attached to the frame? Everything above it. So you don't want that to happen. So you take these little spiked bumpers here. It doesn't have to be the spiked ones. Oh, I spoke too soon. There's not enough room in there for it. Okay. Well, anyways, okay, that's no problem. That's no problem. We can just go over here. Looking for parts you would already have. You always do need to cover. You need to cover your frame as much as possible. So you may not get your whole frame covered, but even if you can cover a portion of it, that helps. It helps guard against people, because it's going to be hard for them to make that shot. They're just going to move up here and shoot at your cab. So do little things like that. Normally my go-to, it's because of this piece, but normally my go-to would be to put a spike bumper on the sides. And that way if someone comes up trying to melee me, it really kind of holds them off a little bit. It doesn't hold them off for long, but it holds them off long enough for me to try and get loose. And so, let's see here. Hope I'm not making anyone dizzy. So I'm going to just kind of stick with a theme here. Alright, cool. So there you go there. Now if you play events, you'll get neat little stickers. Like right now is Spring Mayhem. And you can take something like this right here, which is a Spring Mayhem sticker, and just kind of stick it on the side. Put decals on your right. You know, like I was in Drawn Apocalypse. Where's that at? Yeah, I was in Drawn Apocalypse. So I could put like my Drawn Apocalypse thing across the hood, kind of catty corner it, like diagonal, something like that. Kind of make it stylish, you know. And then I don't know. I mean, you'll find different things that you like. I don't know why it doesn't want to be straight. You know, just stuff to kind of give it its own life. And that is an enhanced vehicle. It's at 1406 power score. At 1406 power score, this thing's pretty darn mean. And you can access most of these parts at your stage. So this is not bad. So that's going to do it with this episode. I just wanted to do a little short on building, enhancing your starter car a little bit with advanced parts or more advanced parts than what you've been using. Like I said, these aren't expensive really if you can get some gold rolling in. If you buy a premium, there is a challenge, a daily challenge, or no, I think it's a weekly, but win 2 missions or something like that, and it gives you 40 coin. So that's one of those already right there. So honestly, within like a week or so, you could have, the coin that you need. It's really easy to make coin on this game. I make hundreds per week, sometimes thousands. It just depends, without spending real money. But anyways, that's going to do it for this episode. If you like what you saw, please hit that like button. Subscribe to not miss an episode. And I will be uploading more. Lately I've had a throat problem. It's been a little bit of a deal, and kind of hampers trying to do anything that involves talking. So instead of you listening to me screech and wheeze and cough and all that, I just sat out for a little bit. I figured I'd been pumping the crap out of some videos, and so I kind of just needed a break for a little bit. So I will be covering more of my other games later, but anyways, in the meantime, see ya.